Welcome to the final video of the Maple GRC CyberSecure Canada implementation. This video will focus on preparing for the certification audit. We covered the introduction, went through the governance section, made sure the context was defined, added people and users, included assets like software and hardware, and ensured that roles and responsibilities were set. From there, we created and managed the policy, handled vendor management, and then moved on to the baseline protection and detection guidelines for the main controls required by the standard across the defined assets. Then we went through awareness and training for people on the specific topics outlined in the standard, and we covered website security vulnerability management. And we wrapped this up with an incident response plan. Now, let's get our certification package ready. To get started, we'll log back in. So, we go to maplegrc.com. It'll take us to the dashboard page. By now, we should have all of this completed, including the incident response plan. Remember, this is just a demo, so I haven't put all the controls in place. And the goal here is to go to Access, Audit Readers, and when I go here, I'll find a few things that'll help me out. First, there are some other templates that are requested. So now I'm ready to reach out to the auditors. But I wouldn't do it here, by the way, since I still have almost 80% left to implement. Normally, you should reach out after you've implemented about 50%. Somewhere between green and yellow. So, assuming that's your situation, then you need to contact the auditors. And we have the email template here for reaching out to the auditor. So you can just copy it and send it off. Send it to who? Send it to your list of auditors, and that list is right here. You can see the official CyberSecure Canada accreditation page. It takes you to the Standards Council of Canada page, and it's a dynamic page. So right now, there are 1, 2, 3, 4 certification bodies. For example, if we pick one like SAV Advisory. When you go there, you'll see their website and their email, so you just send them an email. Using the template provided, of course, you need to edit the template as it says here. For example, just make sure to add how many people you have and whether you're for profit or not for profit. And if you know, it should be remote. Because it might be cost-effective and efficient, and the other wording is friendly for auditors to give you a quote. And the idea here is to reach out to all of them. So you have quotes and, can see which one you want to go with. And then, once you're ready, again, anything that's green is good, anything that's red. You should read the requirements here and see what's going on, and there's also a link to it. But again, assuming they're all done, you can go ahead and export the report. And when you click Export Report, it exports all of this into an Excel sheet that you can use. And also, you can download the evidence package, which organizes all the evidence, all the screenshots you have, all the evidence itself. That's linked here. Also in a package that you can email to your chosen certification body. A couple of notes here. First, these files come from a module. The organization that's called Asset Inventory, it's called Evidence Manager. So when you go to the Evidence Manager, every piece of evidence we've uploaded, even the work we've done on the app, is analyzed and explained. So, for example, I uploaded a screenshot for one of the starts. One of the guidelines, and the Maple GRC assistant tries to explain it to understand what it does. And it also gave me an issue. It says here, the screenshot doesn't display the date, only the time, which is 8:70 or 8:27. And it says this is an issue because auditors need to have a screenshot with both the time and the date to validate. That's recent, just an example here. Another issue is with the policy. It says it lacks metadata, like the document date, approval, and owner, basically, who authorized that policy. So it's actually pretty smart in that sense, since it tries to analyze your audit. And these files are the ones that are in here, and that's why, in my case, not everything is marked in red. So now I have to go through them one by one and make sure I read what the issues are. And fix them. Okay, one by one, it takes me there. The link here takes me to where it is in Maple GRC. Last point. This module is a reporting module, meaning you've applied things, you've implemented controls. A bonus is that you can go to the compliance reports and, for example, you could check the 800-171. That's the new standard that applies to CMMC in the US. And here in Canada, that's the new Canadian Cybersecurity Certification Scheme. And when you go here, you can run an analyzer and it will do the same thing. It will analyze your environment. We can do the same. Let's do it for ISO 27001. And I checked this about an hour ago or so. And I can see, I'm almost 50%, 60% done, either partially implemented or fully implemented. And the reason for that is because the scope here is very, very limited, and with ISO, you set your own scope. So it's a different story. There will be a separate series of videos on how to approach ISO. But the idea here is that I just did a gap analysis for ISO. And again, I can export my report and download it. And you can do this across multiple types of standards if it's supported in your subscription, but you should have access to that. So, yeah, with that, we're ready to go through the audit. I wish you the best of luck. And if you need help or have questions at any time, first, you can ask the assistant here. Just ask a question and see if it will guide you through the environment. It's within the context of your environment. Or, if you'd like to speak to someone on our team, please click Start Chat. And just ask your question, say hi, and it will prompt you to get started right away. And you can also schedule a meeting with us. So we're ready to help anytime. And we wish you the best of luck with your certification. And please share your feedback with us, or let us know if you need any additional features or any extra help. Thank you so much.